800-351 1133. That's 800-351 1133. Come visit and relax at the Villaggio Inn and Spa and the Vintage Inn in Yachtville, California. Call 800-351 1133.
Welcome back to LaLa Land on CRN Digital Talk. And we are here with one of our patrons. We would like to talk to her a little bit. Now, this is somebody who comes to pretty much every opening night at Theater Palisades. She's also an actress here. She worked on Driving Miss Daisy. She played Miss Daisy. And she's a wonderful actress in her own right.
And a beautiful actress.
And a beautiful actress, Miss Ann Lewis. Thanks for coming on, Ann.
It's my pleasure to be with you and share this feeling for opening night. I can only say anyone who's not connected with this theater is missing a wonderful experience. Opening night especially is exciting because not only are you entertained beforehand with refreshments, you see a wonderful show, you go downstairs to the green room, you meet those marvelous actors, you talk to them, you compliment them, you enjoy them, and then you even have refreshments there. Anyone who lives in the Palisades or lives near the Palisades is missing the opportunity to share in this wonderful adventure, this theater, this beautiful Theater Palisades. I highly recommend it, not only opening night, but all the other nights. And interestingly enough, there's going to be a festival of new writers,
Yes.
April the 5th, the 12th, I believe, and
The 26th and May 3rd.
And if you want the opportunity to meet members of Theater Palisades as well as new writers, do come. It's open to the public, free. Refreshments will be served, and you'll have an opportunity to see what this beautiful theater is all about.
Such a great opportunity to learn about the theater and to see a never before performed play.
You said you've been coming here for 30 years of openings. Now, were you acting at the beginning of the 30 years, or did you just start and then get involved in the theater soon thereafter?
I happen to be an actress. The last thing I did here was Driving Miss Daisy. I was Daisy Worthing, and it was a gift. It was the opportunity of a lifetime to live this wonderful characters. Yes, I've been coming. I've known the theater 30 years. Whether there have been opening nights that many long length of time, I'm not sure. But I have been a member for 30 years. And as you know, an actress. And just enjoyed the opportunity of being part of this wonderful theater.
Absolutely. It's a great place to be a part of. Now, I know it's hard to pick one thing, but if you could pick one thing that you really enjoy the most about Theater Palisades, what would it be?
I think the people. I think the wonderful people that run this organization. They're warm, they're caring, they're artistic, they're creative. They welcome all newcomers. There's so many things you can do to familiarize yourself with theater. I would say the people. The people make things happen.
People make theater, definitely, and it makes it so much easier, as you know, as an actress, to work with people that you enjoy being around. You know, I don't know if you've done shows with people you didn't particularly enjoy being around, but it just makes it so much easier when you have people you enjoy.
I happen to be a people person. I do enjoy people of all ages. So basically, it's because of the people that count with me.
Definitely. Wow. Now, if you could pick one show, you said you've been coming here for 30 years, and I know, again, this is hard to pick one show, but if you could pick one show that you enjoyed the most, what would that be and why?
I'd say Driving Miss Daisy.
Of course. Of course.
Because
the show to England.
Oh, yeah.
You took the show to England, you said.
No, not driving. We did take Painting Churches. I was in Painting Churches, and we took it to Berlin. Oh, yes.
Oh, wow.
I love Painting Churches as well.
Of
You
course.
see, I'm partial.
Were you raised here in the Palisades?
What's that, dear?
Were you raised here in the Palisades?
No, I've lived here 43 years.
Oh, wow.
Well, such a great opportunity to speak to you, and thanks for coming on.
My pleasure.
You're a beautiful woman. Thank you.
Ann Lewis, everyone. So we're going to go ahead and talk to one of the actors in the show, and his name is James Welsh, which is actually interesting because he plays Officer Welsh in Rumors. He's been an actor for quite some time, from Rhode Island. And James, how are you? Thanks for coming on the show.
I'm doing great, and thank you for having me. I'm real excited about being here.
Now, you're playing Officer Welsh.
I think we should explain that he's a very handsome man in an NYPD t-shirt and looking quite swell tonight and happy.
He looks like he's ready to do a show.
I am, and I'm glad you can't see that I'm blushing right now. But thank you very much. I appreciate that very much.
So tell me, you had an opportunity, we've spoken before, and the thing I really wanted to talk to you about is you had the opportunity to work with Mr. Clint Eastwood recently.
Yes, that was quite an experience.
What was it like? What was he like?
For?
Well, he has an interesting style of directing. He doesn't say cut, or he doesn't start with action. Everything is hand motions, and it's very quiet on the set. No radios allowed, no walkie-talkies. And I was under the impression that, because I've heard that everything gets done so quick, he can do what most directors take 12 hours and 6 hours, that he's fast. He rushes things. Not at all. He is so calm and cool. It's like watching Dirty Harry stroll around, and he's chipper, nice guy. But he's very efficient.
What a great opportunity to be able to work with
and
him.
they call him boss.
So
they don't
where
call
can
him
we
planter.
see you?
Well, I worked on a movie that came out today called The Last Godfather, and I was one of the mob guys. And
Do you get typecast as typecast as mob a lot? Or?
no, mostly police officer, because a lot of my family were Irish police officers in Boston.
I can see that.
Yes, my grandfather was a police officer, so.
Now, you're from Rhode Island. What do the people back home think about you coming up to L.A. and pursuing the dream?
They're pretty excited about it. Of course, you know, I get some small things here and there, and I'm working my way, you know, into bigger parts, and they think that I'm a huge star already, though. In their eyes, you know, I'm loved.
Absolutely. Absolutely. You are. You are.
Now, do you have a full-time job? Because as we all know, acting doesn't always pay the bills.
Well,
do you have something else that you do on the side?
And luckily, I had a trade that my father taught me. He was a painter, and I became a painting contractor, and my son is a painter. My oldest son is a ranger, and he's been in for like 10 years now. He's a career soldier, and I'm real proud of him. He's a Bronze Star recipient. And yeah, I paint, so in lieu of being a waiter.
Absolutely.
And I can break off and do auditions when I need to.
What's your favorite part about playing Officer Welsh in Rumors tonight?
He's the straight man, and that's funny. He's a pretty cool guy. He gets out there and takes care of business. And it's something to see, because it's an incredible cast, and it's funny.
Excellent, excellent. Well, thank you so much for coming on and talking to us, and you're going to go downstairs and get ready.
Yes, and you might see me in The Baby. It's thebabysitcom.com, and it comes out every week. I'll be in episode 5.
Excellent, excellent. Well, we'll look for you there. Thanks for being here.
Thank you.
We'll be back on La La Land with Brett and Nettie. See you in 2 shakes.
Want to know how you can get the latest in consumer electronics for free? Then log on to freeslide10.com and find out how you can get a free brand name laptop, digital camera, gaming console, Apple iPad, and much more.